Ano, banyak. Ito bawa ka. Bawa ka na. No, no, baby. Look at the fish.
Leave it. Oh, he's Billy Idol. She cried, Momo. Not kidding. All right, guys, it is, let's see here, 11:22, if you can see that. Come on. Come on. Set into it that time. Yep. Let's see here. All right, that wasn't what I wanted for sure. The pulls from the floor were fine. Those went well. Can't complain about that. But off the blocks, man, that's where I get all my leg drive. That's where my hips come into play. That's where all the good stuff comes into play. Creating. All right, guys. I can't say that was necessarily the big training session that I was hoping for, but I can't complain. I got the deadlift, and like I said, I don't know how much of my performance tonight is the fact that it's now 12:10. I began after 11. Long day. Been outside all day. I haven't eaten bad. Just haven't eaten enough to really fully recover from yesterday, that's for sure. And I'm sore yesterday, so all my deadlifting muscles are sore. My abs are sore, hamstrings, glutes. My low back is it's not in pain, but it's kind of at that position where I would be better served doing therapy today than deadlifting. My mid back is sore. Again, that's where I had the 2 herniations in my lower back and a fracture in my mid delivery. My traps all the way up to my ears are sore, and I'm just about getting a migraine. I probably am developing a migraine with every deadlift that I'm doing and every reverse hyper. It's straight line this side of my head. So I've had a headache all day, trying to avoid it, but it may be coming to a point really quickly. So, but I got out here and did something. So the other option was to do nothing. The technique work with 160, it's 352 pounds. My original goal was to go back and forth every minute on the minute from a rep there with 6 reps here. And I forgot that I meant to use the long strap here. The long strap is the normal standard strap on most reverse hypers. That's the way things normally feel. I've got a short strap here that I used, and that puts my feet actually under the plates, makes it exponentially heavier to do everything with. But going back and forth after 3 rounds of that, my head was splitting, and I realized I was having issues. I'm sure you can see that on the video. I was having issues getting down to the bar. I hadn't taken enough warm-up sets in my suit. If you're getting used to getting a suit on, you'll wait till you've got like 70% of the bar, and you've only got like 3 more sets you can pull once you've already got 70% of the bar. So you've got 2 shots to get it set, and then you got 1 all-out set. And that doesn't work in gear. That's one of the reasons why I put my gear on early in a training session, because it never feels right for several sets, and then all of a sudden it kind of sets in. Every set that you do, you figure out this needs to be twisted here, this needs to be pulled there. In this particular suit, it needs to be up really high in the front. My other deadlift suit needs to be up high in the back, and I like it long in the front on the legs to get a little more extra pop. And it took me several sets before I could actually get the front of the leg up high enough so that I could sit down into the suit and get that spring. If you go back and watch the video, pick up on that. So I didn't go back and forth, so I decided to go ahead and pull my 10 singles there, and then kind of go up from there, and I did what I did. So not a bad training session. I've got a junk on my mind. I need to make a separate video. But a buddy of mine, Eric Fiorillo, passed away the other day. And it's just really set pretty hard. In his 50s, died of a stroke the other day in New York. And he runs the Motivational Muscle podcast and a Facebook page. And he and I didn't agree on much training philosophy wise, but I think as far as dreams and goals and passion, we really connected. And I think I really want to sit down and talk about him on a video and the greatness of a person that he was, and the things that we should aspire to learn from someone like him. Because it took me, I had probably a 2-hour podcast phone conversation with him, and I finished it, and I remember telling my wife, this guy's crazy. Drives me absolutely insane. And then the more that I thought about it, that's the kind of people that I need to figure out what makes this guy tick. That's going to make me a better person. You know, what is it that's exciting him so much about who he is? And I just kept going on his show, and we just kept talking, and we talked a lot about business and how to restructure his business. And man, that was 7 years or so. But I didn't think that was going to hurt like it did, and it really does. And I think it's definitely affected me non-stop in my training. It's one of those thoughts in your mind, you know. And the big thing is, this guy had a dream. He lived and breathed because he wanted to live and breathe his dream, you know. He had something else in his life that he still hadn't achieved, that he wanted to achieve. And I think that's phenomenal, and it's really stuck with me. So I don't know what the takeaway is just yet. So give me a couple of days, and maybe I can get out of here with some notes, kind of give you a better idea what the takeaway. But if you knew him, you agreed with me. He's absolutely crazy, insane. But there was something about him that you just had to like the guy. So he's going to be missed, and you know, I'll lift some stones in his honor as soon as I can. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get inside, get that little dude sitting still over there at the window, waiting for me to get back inside. I'm going to get him to bed, eat again, finish off my working for tonight, watch some TV with my wife on the couch. We'll laugh and tell jokes. And then, guess what? Tomorrow's quarantine day again. See you guys soon.